Hey, we're Mr. A with another one-to-one Chromebook Spotlight. Today, we're going to shift our attention to Google Calendar. The learning target is you can use Google Calendar for the homework calendar, but also much, much more. Well, first you have to figure out how to add the team calendars to your Google Calendar. So for that, we're going to go to AMS, to the web page. Then after that, we're going to go to the homework calendar, to your team, the plus symbol at the bottom, and then we're going to open up Google Calendar to see where it is. So after I show you that, we're also going to talk a little bit more about how you can do things like use Google Calendar to schedule your time, to set reminders, and even to arrange meetings if you want to get super fancy. So let's, before we go back to our learning target, take a look at what I mean. If we go to the district webpage, we go to Our Schools, and we can click where it says Algonquin Middle School. That's going to bring us to, of course, Our Schools page. Up along the top line here, we have Homework Calendar, and then you go to the homework for your particular team. I'm going to choose Team 1 here. When I scroll down to look at that homework calendar, on the bottom of the calendar, there's going to be a plus symbol here where it says Google Calendar. It says Add to Google Calendar. So if I do that, it will. It should automatically open up like it's doing right now, my Google Calendar app, and I'm going to click Add to add the Team 1 calendar to my Google Calendar. So now everything that showed up in this kind of brownish color here is what would be the homework for that particular calendar. You can see I got a lot of calendars going on here because I'm on multiple teams plus some personal things, which I'll get to in a second. I also can allow Google Calendar to push notifications to me. So if something's coming up, like I said, oh, I don't want to forget my lesson today that goes off at, I'm supposed to go at 9:35 or something. I can schedule that in my calendar, and then the notification will come up in the bottom corner of it. So I'm going to allow that here so it can show and push those notifications to me. If I look at this particular assignment here from math, given on a day, I can see that as well. I can also see things laid out from different places, again, in different calendars that I follow. I'm also allowed to add things to my own calendar. So if I want to make sure, as I said before, I didn't forget my lesson, I can click on the day here. This is a monthly view. So above in the white section here on the 13th, if I click it, a window opens up. And I usually go right away to more options. So on the screen, I can give it a title like, I have a lesson today. And my lesson's not all day, of course. My lesson's from a particular time. My lesson's from 9:30 until 10, let's say, on this day. I can be reminded in a number of different ways. A notification would be like up on the screen, so maybe 10 minutes before and 5 minutes before I have it show up, and then I can click Save. This might be a great way, again, for lessons. It might be a great way to get a permission slip signed if you might forget, or to bring something home before you leave on the particular day. And if I click Save, which we'll do here, and I go back, that event has now been saved on my calendar. So there you have it, a quick look. Again, the learning target for this was to be able to use Google Calendar for the homework calendar, which I just showed you, and as well as much, much more. So when you have some extra time, go ahead and play with those other settings to give you ways to be more efficient and help you keep track of your scheduled lives. That's it for today's one-to-one Spotlight.